Football brings you the divisional round of the NFL playoffs, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Falcons and the Hawks on Sunday night.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to the Pacific Northwest, the home of the 12s, and they are in full roar as you get a look inside Lumen Field in Seattle. Just ahead, we'll decide the second entrant to next week's NFC title game, and we've got a great one in store, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Seattle Seahawks. Hello, everyone. As the postseason continues here on EA Sports, we're pleased to bring it to you. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and who has... So here are the Seahawks now with a long field in front of them. They'll run. It's Kenneth Walker. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Sticking with Walker on second down. Showed some strong running, but quickly corralled just beyond the 10-yard line.
Brings up 3rd down.
They'll try for the first with Walker. And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 15. Just a gain of a couple, but good enough to keep the drive rolling. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 15. 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9. That's a 15-yard.
Off the bootleg. Bernard. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
And that's good for a Seahawks.
Now to the ground, here's Walker. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Off the play fake, Bernard. Finding Smith and Jigba downfield. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. That's good for 28 yards. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Looking to throw. Bernard. On the slant, here's Smith and Jigba. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
3rd and 13.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Setting up the screen here. This is Walker. And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed. No score after 1 on EA's. 2nd quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the... Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their 2nd drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another.
Let's go now.
They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. And the defense closes quickly there. He'll get maybe a yard to the 33. Ball at the 33, 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Bernard. And he's got his man in stride, complete. A gain of 8 there on the play. And 3rd and 1 now. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, here's Walker. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. Off play action. Bernard going for Metcalf on the deep ball. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown. DK Metcalf, 49 yards, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Well, they had gone run the previous play. Nice little setup. This time they go play action. Defense bites a bit, and they hit for a big play in the end zone.
So they sold it really well, didn't they? Because it's just what you described. They ran it the previous.
Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. Throwing to start the drive. Bernard, he's going to let it go again. And got his man complete. Down to the 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. A great effort there. 87 yards. And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Well, he didn't find the end zone a whole lot in his rookie campaign, but he's got himself a touchdown here in the playoffs.
And it shows off.
Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. Throwing to start the drive. Bernard. And he slings one that's incomplete.
Really good coverage all over the field. It took away his intended read and almost dared him to try for his guy out of the backfield. No surprise on that one. It doesn't connect.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Walker. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. From the gun on 3rd down, Bernard. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Down to the 10. Escapes the defender. Touchdown, Seahawks. Jackson Smith-Njigba, 78 yards. And the Seahawks continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense.
Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He's closing in. Throwing to start the drive. Bernard. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. Levi Wallace with a pick, and he'll get this back down to about the 12-yard line. Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's got room past the 30. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. They get 17 on that one. Move the chains. First down, Seahawks.
And that's good for a Seahawks.
Looking to throw. Bernard. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Back to throw. Bernard. And that is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. This is caught at the 20. And he takes this thing way down into Atlanta territory. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC divisional round matchup. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach.
We'll start over in Texas at AT&T Stadium in Arlington, where it was the Eagles who were able to swoop in and get the road victory. Jalen Hurts leading.
Well, look around. The Seahawk offense set to go to begin this third quarter. And they're in the position they expected to be in. They've got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
And I think a key for them is to put together some good, long, extended drives. Work the run in a little more with that big offensive line. I'm not saying get away from throwing the football. That's still working. But if they run it more effectively, they may get even bigger plays in the passing game.
Third quarter begins with a run by Walker. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Nice satisfying run on first down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. Here is third down and 4. Looking to throw. Bernard. And that will be incomplete. The Seahawks offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And we'll take you through some of the highlights here. You'll notice he had a hand in a lot of them so far. He's got this offense rolling right now. Here's Walker to start the drive. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
That's a big letdown defensively. They had him stop behind the line, but the face mask going to bail the offense out.
And the hand does not have to be up there for too long. Just a little bit of a grab is going to be enough to get the call and the 15 yards against him.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
He's starting to fall into the category of not fair. Because when he's on target throwing the ball, he's dangerous. But when you add in his ability to make plays with his feet, almost impossible.
Yeah, exactly. They've had trouble stopping him in the secondary. This time they've got the great coverage. Oh, he can run too. It was a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Back to throw. Bernard. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play. One that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Straight ahead, Walker. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. If this defense wants to stay in this ballgame, they've got to start ending some drives. That helps.
And they have to look ahead at what they expect the offense to do. And right now with that lead, that's run the football. So you don't just stack the line of scrimmage. You have to get upfield and try and make some plays in their backfield.
And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. Now we're going to get a timeout. Seattle now ready to march onto the field. And it would appear that that first-round bye certainly helped. They've looked fresh from the start and no letdown here as they lead big in this divisional round, and they look to book a spot in the conference championship. Throwing to start the drive. Bernard escaping the pressure right. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. 2nd and a couple. Out of the gun, Walker with it. And down he'll go at the 25. 2 yards, good enough for a first. And going right back to Walker. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Well, I don't think there's any question, Brandon, at this stage, The stop troops, the defensive guys, they got to use their 3 timeouts here. They've got to stop them and get the ball back.
Yeah, if you're in that 2 to 3 score deficit window that they're in now, you got to get it ASAP.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Stop them, use your timeouts. Easier to move the ball on offense without timeouts than to stop them on defense without using them.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Shedding the tackle. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. On the give, here's Charbonnet. And he'll get about 2 there to the 36.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box.
And that's caught inside the 35. It's a big play there for Seattle. 42 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. And now a handoff to Charbonnet. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. 2nd down and 6 now. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Up the middle, here's Walker. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Here's Walker. And a little bit of space there. Takes it inside the 5 to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Walker will take this into the end zone for a Seahawk touchdown.
Well, he's been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
And the Seahawks get ready to trot out on the field. And they'll indeed take a knee. The Seahawks, they are moving on as we say so long, everybody.
It's the NFC Championship game, and the road to a Super Bowl goes through Seattle. It's the reigning Super Bowl champs and the Seahawks under the lights on Sunday night.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to the Pacific Northwest, the home of the 12s, and they are in full roar as you get a look inside Lumen Field in Seattle. Coming up, a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a potential classic in store. And it's going to be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Seattle Seahawks. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Garden. The postseason continuing here on EA Sports, and man, Seattle now ready to march onto the field. And they'll run. It's Ken Walker. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 16 yards right off the bat, but a first down.
And the Seahawks, first down.
Off the play fake, Bernard. Oh, his first throw of this playoff matchup is intercepted. It's Nakobe Dean with a pick. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. Well, CD, we have seen it many times throughout the course of the season. He told us yesterday, mistakes in a playoff game can be even more. Throwing after the interception. Bernard. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
Here's a diving catch right side. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A quick throw out to Lockett. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. Returning right back to Lockett. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
That's good for a Seahawks first down.
Walker now on 1st and 10. Stays on his feet. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Kenneth Walker, 27 yards. And the Seahawks are back within a score. Well, we've said it many times. He is always a threat to go the distance anytime he's got the ball in his hands. And on this occasion, he did just that.
Well, he's definitely the guy that makes this offense good.
The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And Walker once more. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. From the gun, it's Walker. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. To the right side, this is Walker. Able to fight through one tackle. He'll take this to the 46.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
We saw it, too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you've got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
From the gun on 3rd down, Bernard. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. He's got to dig deep here, doesn't he? Team's losing. He's not playing well either.
And they always tell you, don't press. You'll make things a little bit worse.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Out to the right, he gets it to Lockett. Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, 2nd and a yard. Hand off here to Walker. Pushes him over. And shedding the tackle, and now some room. And this will be a Seahawks first down as he'll get this up to about the 42. 89 yards rushing for him now. A strong performance here in this first half with a Super Bowl berth on the line. As it complete to Jackson Smith and Jigba. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. 2 minutes remain in the first half of this NFC Championship.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. Going right back to Smith and Jigba. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 32-yard line. Looking to throw. Bernard. And Walker has it. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And now another one thrown incomplete. And out now come the Seahawks. Throwing to start the drive. Bernard. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf. 78 yards. And the Seahawks have taken the lead here in this NFC Championship game. On this stage, conference championship game, every play is magnified, and that was a big... Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. Throwing to start the drive. Bernard. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete. So we've reached halftime here in the NFC Championship. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman. Yeah, who has... Here comes the Seahawks offensive unit. They'll have it first to begin the 3rd. And I think here with the lead, CD, they have to resist that temptation of kind of looking ahead. Would you agree?
Absolutely, I would agree, because they know the stakes. They know the winner of this game goes to the Super Bowl. And this one, it's far from over. They were the better team in the first half, but they do know that they're facing their toughest opponent of the year, and they've got to be prepared for them to fight it out all the way and add a few extra wrinkles in the second half as well. They need to stay on guard.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Back to throw. Bernard. And complete to Smith-Njigba. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A give for Walker running right. And they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. And even 100 yards rushing for him now in the ball game as he goes over the century mark with the AFC title on the line. They go play action here on 1st down. Can't get away, and he's taken down. Jalen Carter coming right up the gut. Gets in there for a loss of 9. On the give, it's Walker. And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. Looking to throw. Bernard. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. Here come the Seahawks now, set to take over on offense. And they'll have good field position here following the interception and a chance to build on their lead. Throwing to start the drive. Bernard flushed out right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, they certainly knew their challenge as this series began, and they got to stop on play number 1. Goal now, get 2 more stops and limit the damage to a field goal.
Runs over him. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. We'll get that to Charbonnet. Touchdown! Zach Charbonnet. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks go up by 2 touchdowns. Well, we know he has decent hands out of the backfield. That's the first time, Charles, they targeted him in the passing game, and it pays dividends.
And I love the design, too, because they kept...
Out comes this field general once more, leading his offense. They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And not a whole lot there. Maybe a yard to the 27.
Brandon, you're a big lover of music. How about what you just saw there? This is what I call playing the piano for a defensive lineman. The ability to move laterally up and down the line of scrimmage. How about the way he just flowed and got to the outside part of the field and made that play?
And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. 1 quarter remains until the NFC crowns its champion. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Seahawks offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll get this to the 32.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that 1st down carry.
He finds his man complete. It's Walker. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Walker with another carry. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. And this pass broken up. Well, the contact well timed there. And now 4th down. And the Seahawks get ready to trot out on the field. Off play action. Bernard going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And got his man complete. And all the way in. Touchdown Seattle. DK Metcalf. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Seahawks are closing in on a Super Bowl berth now as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues. The Seattle now ready to march onto the field. We got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down.
And boy, showing how tough he can be to bring down, just fighting his way forward to pick up 7 yards. So they come up on second down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Down to the 10.
And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. The Seahawks offense staying put out on the field. They're going to go for 2. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he will dive into the end zone, and the 2-point conversion is successful.
Seahawks are the NFC champs. Time for us to sign off. Thank you so much for watching, and good night, everybody.
Hey man, congratulations on making it to the biggest game of the season. You know, this is the only game that matters. And in this game, I need you to give everything that you got, like your life depends on it. For your family, for the organization, for the last name on the back of your jersey. I need you to believe that, all right? So good luck, ball out, and we'll be watching.
following presentation of the National Football League. Madden Football is the home of the Super Bowl, and this historic matchup is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Seahawks and the Ravens, and it's coming up next.
It is arguably the biggest game on planet Earth. And now this grand game enters its 6th decade. We welcome you to Santa Clara and Levi Stadium for Super Bowl 60. Coming up, a battle here in the NFL playoffs. It's the AFC champion Baltimore Ravens and the champions of the NFC, the Seattle Seahawks. Here comes the Seattle offense to take over for the first time. He'll be led out by the young man in his 2nd season in the NFL.
He admitted to us the other day, Mike, that he's started to feel a little anxious as game day approaches, and I think that's normal. Winning the NFC, that's one thing. But this is the type of stage that can take your legacy to a whole nother level if you're able to come out on top. But in order to make that happen, he's going to have to put those nerves behind him as soon as possible. The last thing you want to do is put yourself in an early hole because you just couldn't settle down. If he's able to remain calm, play his game, his team's going to have a great chance to end this night as world champs.
Once again, it's Walker. And the defense was ready for him this time. Did not have the same room to run. That one's no good. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. On the ground, it's Walker. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. And this is taken in by the defense.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where you're...
The Seahawks offense and their quarterback coming out for... On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's to the right side and incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And that will lead to a 2nd down. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll get this to the veteran tight end, Noah Fant. And he will have this at midfield, forced out of bounds there. Now, faking the give. Complete to the forward Buckeye, Jackson Smith-Njigba. His first catch of the Super Bowl, and good for the 1st down. After a spirited first quarter here in Super Bowl 60, it's the Ravens out front. We're back to Arlington. First and 10 now from the 36. They'll look to throw again. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
And he's going to pick up the 1st down, tackle made right at the 20-yard line.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down. He'll drop to throw. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Jackson Smith and... intended receiver. Now it's going to be third down. He'll look to throw. And now for a second time, he loses the football. One of the Ravens has it. The Seahawks offense. Back to throw here to begin the drop. The middle, Smith and Jigba with the grab. They'll come up here on second down and 5. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He's going to keep it himself. Give him 11 on the scramble to give them a new set of downs. They'll come up here, first and 10. Now again to Walker, running right. And he'll take this forward, only to about the 46-yard. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. More from Santa Clara and Super Bowl 60. After this, here's second and 9. They'll look to throw. That's caught by Tyler Lockett. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down. Throwing now from the gun. Rocket brings it in out wide. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7. They'll throw here on third and short. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. Back to the air one more time. This one complete to his tight end Fant. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. The Seahawks have got a first and goal. He's out of bounds at the 4-yard line. They'll look to throw yet again. To the goal line and in. Tyler Lockett. Touchdown, Seahawks. The Seahawks offense and their quarterback. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. Back to the air once more on second down. He's going to look deep here, looking for Lockett. So we've reached halftime here in Super Bowl 62. And for the final time this year, we send it to Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. And what a season this has been, and it is nearing a conclusion. You guys enjoy the show out there. We'll get it back out to you, too, in just a moment. We saw a terrific first half from the dual-threat quarterback.
The Seahawks offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. Bates. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive. Keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And he'll get about 5. Straight ahead, it's Walker. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. On third down, they'll set up to throw. He'll try to run for it. And he's out of bounds in great shape, down at the 15-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both. John Harbaugh, not a fan of that call. And out comes the challenge flag. At issue was he. So the challenge is not successful, and that will cost them the first of their 3 timeouts for the half. And they are all over that on defense. Good surge, drops him back. Let's put him at the 9-yard line.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And he will go all the way. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Seattle. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver.
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton. And the Ravens are going to get it back here just past the 35. Play action, he'll set up to throw. Sending it downfield for Fat. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. This is caught at 2. And he'll take it on in. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seahawks. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop?
The offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And we show you some of the highlights, and there have been plenty to choose from. 3 touchdown passes and some other big-time throws as well. certainly dialed in and on top of his game right throughout this one. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside. They'll look to throw here on first down. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be running out of bounds, but not until he gets down to the 40-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Now they'll set up to throw. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get to the backfield and bring it back.
14 on the pickup. It's good for a Seahawks first down. He'll drop to throw. He keeps it himself.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice game on first down.
He'll look to throw. And he can't get away. Down he goes, back to 16.
What really stood out about that last play is the job the quarterback did keeping his eyes downfield despite the pocket collapsing around him. He was able to shake off that first guy, but by the time he did, allowed the rest of that rush to get home, and they were able to clean things up.
They'll drop to throw. And he can't get away. Down he goes, back to 16. The pressure intensifies for fourth down and 3. To throw. And he's going to go down. The pressure once again too much. And that should wrap this one up.
So the key to this fourth down stop defensively was their ability to flush the quarterback out of the pocket. Anytime you can do that, you should.
So it's a win here for the Ravens. And it is their third consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch. Well, a fitting ending to a great NFL season, all culminating here in the Super Bowl. And, Greg, I think we can say the best team won the title.
And you think back to the season they had, Mike, where they earned everything on the field. There was ups and downs. There was adversity. And they were such a resilient group all season long. They were battle-tested.